first day?
It was good. You know, AM practice went really well. We had a little overcast or shade, should I say. This practice was a little more humid, kind of what we expected, but the kids embraced it. They went out and competed and had a very, very productive practice.
I know we did notice that you did 2 different phases of practice, so why are you doing that? Why are you splitting the team apart?
Yeah, you know, you may have heard me talk about developing our team as a whole and our quality depth. And the reality becomes when you have 4 guys in line at every position group, the only way they can get adequate teaching and repetition, and that we believe is that experience is the best teacher. And so they get our undivided attention when they're here at their own practice, because everybody's a starter at their respective practices. And so the practices allow each group to be able to get the attention they need to develop.
Well, is there a concern though by doing that you don't get them all the conditioning you'd like to get?
Oh, they get it. They get even more. That means the lines are shorter and they get more repetition, so they get more than their fair share of reps.
Right. Was there any unit in particular that kind of maybe jumped out at you more than another unit this first day?
You know what? I thought the offensive line did a really good job today of gelling together. I like our linebackers today. I thought those guys moved well in both practices and showed that we'll be able to establish some type of depth at that position to be able to continue throughout the duration of a game.
How good of an opportunity is this for these guys to show you what they're made of when they're out here in 150 degrees?
Hey, you know what it tells us? It tells us that they're great teammates, because when they can check out, they decide, they look next to them and see the guy next to them and say, I got you. Shoulder to shoulder, back to back. I'm here for you and I'm not going to leave you hanging. And so they share that character trait of having endurance, having responsibility and accountability to allow them to maximize optimal work out of each other throughout a practice.
How'd the quarterbacks look today?
They both look well. You know, we just kind of rotated them in, and they went every other play or every other series, and not any order in particular. Just wanted to see those guys get out and compete, to throw the ball, to move around, to manage the offense, to show the leadership things that we're looking for. And of course, nothing was live today. It's the first day, and they both did extremely well.
And coming out, there is no order between those 2 weeks.
There is not.
They did mention the Texas heat. Is it any different from the Louisiana heat?
A little bit.
More humid over there, huh? Maybe
Yeah, a little more dry heat there. The thing here, you get a breeze. You know, and our trainers have done a great job. We have the tent set up. One of the things we've done to try to allow our guys to be able to replenish and continue a practice is we've, a part of our dietitian and nutritionist and training department, we've added our fruits to our break sessions, where they get fruits that contain water, the melons, the strawberries, the grapes. And so not only are they getting the liquids and to hydrate themselves, but they're also storing things in their bodies necessary from a fruit component to be able to withstand practice.
How long are you going to do the split? You know, you have maybe newcomer. How many more days are you going to do?
Probably 3 days of acclimation period before the team comes together. Okay. And what happens is, especially with those young guys, it allows them to be taught at a speed that when they do come together as a team, they don't risk injury for themselves or anyone else by mentally not knowing what to do and compromising someone at that time.
I noticed you bundled up today.
I always wear this. It's my regular. Yeah.
So we know you didn't sleep the other night. How excited were you last night? Before they reported, how was it for you last night?
Last night was good. You know, I slept well last night, got up early, and got in here and was eager to meet the guys. We had breakfast at 6 a.m. and guys were out there at 5:50. Some of them, they didn't have to be there at 6. It was 6 to 7. So we had a majority that came really early to store their body and to be prepared for practice.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.